Alright, it's been a little while since I've done one of these, but today we're going to be looking at Dogpound from the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Nickelodeon 2012 line. See him in there. Has a bio on the back. That kind of spoils who he is. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it here. So there's a twist tie on both arms and his tail and spiky bits are tucked down in there. The attachable pieces are not held in with anything. Now I got them loose here. A big opening in the back for the spikes. Oh, right there for the tail. Here's the tail. Just got a little plug on there. You don't really feel it snap in or anything, but it sticks in there pretty good. And the spikes have little raised spots that's probably going to snap into place in there, and you won't be able to remove it once you put it on. Yep, clicked in there. The paint job on him is not that great. Not very many colors. You expect there to be, I guess, like a little bit more shading because of the fur. He has a couple of stray black dots. That doesn't even show up on my camera, I don't think. There's one on both arms. There's a little white dot on the hand. But pretty much all of them look like this. He's also got these straps around his chest, and they're not painted at all. So where they're on the chest, they're white, and when they go into the rest of the fur, they're brown. And when they wrap around the bone spikes, they're white again. So it's a little disappointing. His feet are hollow underneath, which is weird. But other than that, he's a really solid, heavy figure. Look at the articulation. You got a ball joint in the shoulder and a swivel. It swivels here at the forearm. That's it on that arm. This hand, as was shown in the show, is just like made out of bone, which is kind of interesting. And then this hand, you got the same thing. You got the ball joint. It doesn't move as far because it's bigger. And then it twists on the forearm. Got some pretty cool spikes coming out of it there. The fingernails aren't painted separately or anything. He's got a bunch of bone spikes on the arm, and those aren't painted either, so they just kind of look like spiky fur. Really could have stood to have a few more paint steps on it. And of course the tail swivels. So you attach that, And the legs have a ball joint and a swivel. They don't bend at the knees. They're kind of short, so I really would have liked to have had elbow joints. But honestly, his legs are so short, I could have done without knee joints on this one. It was really disappointing on Shredder, but it doesn't bother me. His legs are a little bit bent anyway. Arm movement's a little bit stiff. I would like a little bit better motion on the big arm, but not much of a complaint. Oh, and then also the head rotates. So you got that. He actually does have the black and red eyes from the show, which was kind of funky. Oh, and also Dogpound has a waist swivel. Pretty cool figure, nice big chunk of plastic, and the bigness goes a long way in letting me forgive some of the other qualities of the figure. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied with this one. Since I have a few more minutes left, I just wanted to say that Dogpound is tiny compared to his in-show counterpart. In the show, he towers over the turtles. But the figure is almost the exact same size as Donnie. But I'm okay with this because that means that we'll probably be able to get a Spider Bites and Snakeweed figure for $8.99 or $9.99 or however much these guys typically sell for at your local store. So I'm alright with that. But if at some point they do release a scale Dogpound, I might be tempted to pick that up also.